Hey guys, it is me, Tanya, founder of the TNG Designs Group Limited. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about personal branding, but more specifically, what is personal branding? Now, you would have seen my previous video talking about what is business branding. Well, this is the next stage, right? And yes, there is a difference. Yes, there is a way to make sure that you are understanding what personal branding is for you in yourself, to make sure that you'll get the right awareness drawn towards you. And when you get to understand these specific things, you're going to understand, right, okay, you're going to get it basically. You're going to understand how to make sure that your cause gets the attention that it deserves, even more importantly. So folks, before you get stuck into this video, please make sure that you go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. As always, stick around to the very end because I've got a super cool gift to be able to share with you. Folks, without further ado, let's get stuck into it. So, as I said, we're going to be talking about what is personal branding, right? So when you get to understand what is personal branding, you get to understand the idea of, and this super important part, similarly to what business branding is about. However, rather than it being about them, it is now about you. It's all you. So when you are talking about your values, your vision, your purpose, it's all revolving the idea of you. Again, why you do what you do, but really homing in on your story this time, really making it about who you specifically are. The values are now all about what you believe in. They're all about what you really resonate with, and they're all about making sure that anybody who speaks to you really gets to know you. So that part. For me, my values when it comes to my personal brand, they're actually similar to my business brand, simply because it's my business brand is part of me, right? And that's naturally going to happen. But when it comes to some other elements, I'm always about openness. I'm always about creativity. I'm always about having fun. Oh my gosh, because if those particular values aren't met for me, well, then that's when I start dwindling. That's when I start slowing down. That's when I realize that there is no alignment there, right? And for whatever reason, if that alignment's not there, then that's when I know I need to just change up a few things. I need to switch things up so that alignment can be there. And sometimes that switching up may be a change of environment, maybe a change of circles, maybe a change of where I am showing up and so forth. And specifically, if you are showing up in spaces that do not resonate with you, it's because they don't align with your values, okay, on the personal level. So you'll know when that happens because you'll naturally be like, oh my gosh, I want out. And that happens, right? But equally, your personal brand will help you to understand the type of business partners that you want to be associated with, the people that you want to hang around with more, and then some. You know, there's a reason why I work with the people I do, because I resonate with their values, and likewise, they resonate with mine. And that's something that you've also got to make sure that happens for yourself, right? Especially on a personal level. Now, coming back to the idea of personal branding, how you actually create personal brand or a personal brand for yourself is literally starting from your VPV. You know, I will always talk to you guys about this till I'm blue in the face, because it's the foundation to so much of what you do and how you equally show up from this point. When you understand your VPV, you get to know what spaces to show up in, what your personal brand, what your business brand should be, all these kind of things, and then some. The message that you're actually going to be sharing actually also comes from your VPV as well. That's why I stress to so many people, especially with my clients, I always make sure that we start at this point, because it's super important for them to be understanding it themselves. And 9 times out of 10, I've actually come across a lot of prospects who will always say, yeah, Tan, I already know it. I'm like, okay, cool. Do you know what? Let's just go through these exercises that I have, because I want to make sure that they are still the same. Because as I said to you folks, over time, naturally, you, your brand, who you are, always evolves. Your values don't necessarily travel along that evolution line with you. So it's important to make sure that everything is still the way it is, so that your message can still be shared. Fun fact about me, my message has changed. In fact, I'd like to say it's evolved over time, because my values have also evolved. My vision has also evolved. The purpose for why I do what I do has evolved. So there's a reason why I always get people to understand these specific exercises, because it's super important to be able to establish what that is for yourself, folks. I cannot stress you enough. Anyway, let me come off my rant and tangent. I want to make sure that you get to know what your VPV is so that you can get to know what your personal brand should be. Now, understanding what is personal branding, aside from your VPV, it's a way to get others to understand you even more importantly. As I said to you before, it's all about alignment. If you don't know what these specific things are, the alignment is not going to be there. There's going to be a lot of mix match in the partnerships that you're creating, even from your personal life all the way through to your business life as well. It's super relevant, folks, and it's crazy how deep it actually goes, but it goes super deep, right? It's not something to be just taken as face value. It actually just goes a hell of a lot deeper. The other thing that personal branding actually helps you with, it helps you to raise the awareness of not only who you are, but this other thing as well, the fight, the cause that you stand for, the reason why you do what you do, the real reason as to why you do what you do. That's super important that gets stressed. Because again, it's all about alignment. It's all about understanding or helping others to understand, this is what they're about. Okay, yeah, I really resonate with that because I really get these specific values. I really resonate with A, B, and C because they really understand me. You know, they represent me as well. So I see myself in them. Let me just get to know them even more. Your personal brand, essentially, folks, will help to build on that know, like, and trust factor, because people now see and get you even more importantly. And I'd say since the pandemic, since we were in lockdown, since we've come out of lockdown, new people, right? I think it's been a case of people are understanding that they really want to get to the idea of self a bit more, and to the idea of who you are even more so, rather than just buying willy-nilly. It's always understanding about, no, who am I buying from now? You know, yes, that was there to begin with. However, I feel like it's super heightened now. And more importantly, I feel like it's going to be continuing to be super heightened even more so moving forwards 10, 20, 30, 40 trillion years from now, right? Because authenticity is something that people really want to make sure that they are resonating with on a super cool level. So yeah, folks, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that this video really helped you and you got to understand personal branding, what it is even more so, because again, it's super key and important, folks, to be able to just get to that next level, to know what aligns with you and equally what you will accept versus what you won't accept. There's that part. So folks, yeah, go ahead and share this video with somebody who you feel that really, really needs to hear this. Specifically, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, before you leave, make sure you go and click on the link that's in the description box underneath this video so that you can find out exactly what it will take to make sure that you stand out as you. Create a brand that is yours. Create a brand that really resonates with your beliefs and your values even more importantly, because as I said to you before, it is super important that you do so. And folks, without further ado, I will see you on the other side.